Alyssa Lau, Jennifer Sword, Atani Hori, Ashley Lynn, Benjamin Wong, Sokai Pitch, Janelle Dang, Stephanie Fu, Michelle Lee, Sarah Tang, Haley Ka, Audrey Cups, Bianca Lee, Isabella Lau, Rebecca Lynn, Emily Wang, Joshua Raimundo, Catherine Wu, Judy Lai, Michaela Henry, this is a great accomplishment. 3 years of hard work and dedication. They would not be here without the dedication and work of their teachers and their parents. One more round of applause, please. You may be seated, Victorians. At this time, I would like to introduce again Isabella Lau and Angelina Liang, who have a special message for you.
Over 1,000 years ago, a poet left a legacy in 2 words: carpe diem. They mean to embrace life, to seize the day, and to make the most of the present.
And here at Jefferson Middle School, we have learned both to cherish the moment and prepare for the future. We've made every single day the start of a new, wild adventure.
Jefferson has changed us all in ways we never thought were possible. We've transformed from shy, clueless children with below-average hope and above-average doubt to confident leaders with over-the-top aspirations and not enough sleep. In the words of valedictorian Stephanie Fu, we've learned that the hardest thing to do isn't to fail a test or to lose a friend. The hardest thing to do is to learn from it. Many of us learned how easy it was to lose track of time while trying to do a project this year. I found myself losing track of my time when I was doing my very first project for Mrs. Pope. It was a storyboard, but not just any average storyboard. This storyboard had to be colorful and
Morty spent hours crying on the pillow, slipping over who again? I learned how to adapt and make different friends. This event broke my heart. But instead of seeking revenge like the guy in the Monte Cristo movie for English class, I learned from it and grew into a bigger person.
At Jefferson, we've learned the beauty of music and the value of a good book.
We found our voices.
We found our talents and our limits.
And surpassed those limits. We've learned to dream big, and no matter how ridiculous they may be, all those dreams are worth saving. We've learned that determination is the key to accomplishing your goals. But the lessons we've learned here at Jefferson, and most importantly, the mistakes we've made, and the teachers who help us back up from those mistakes, have helped us more than anything.
We've learned that success doesn't get handed to you on a silver platter. Rather, you have to work for it, no matter how many obstacles are in the way. As valedictorian Kaylin compliments it, we all fell a few times before we learned how to walk or run. The lesson here not being to not fall, but rather to fall many times and to get back up.
We've learned to be thankful for everything we have.
So thank you. Thank you to everyone who has made our experiences at Jefferson into some of the best memories we'll ever make.
Thank you, teachers, for taking our education outside the borders of the classroom, for making learning interactive, engaging, and enjoyable. You've all helped us learn the real meaning of creativity and above and beyond. I have found my limits and gone above them. Thank you to the parents for driving us to achieve and driving us everywhere. And thank you to all the families who have always supported us no matter what the outcome. Without you, we wouldn't be here today. We truly would.
Thank you, fellow graduates, for all the laughs that run for 10 minutes straight, for all the late-night project questions, for all the clever puns. Thank you for the bus rides back to school, whether it's from an exhilarating soccer game, robotics tournament, speech and debate competition, or anything else. Thanks for filling the bus with the catchiest of mainstream pop music all the way home. Trust me, I've been on enough of these rides to know that this always ends up happening. And believe me, we'll never forget it. Any of it. The memories we've made here are the memories that we'll hold on to for the rest of our lives.
And of course, none of us will ever forget the infamous purple stocking from Miss Edwards' ceiling, which is still there.
Or that day in Miss Mineri's 6th grade English class when we accidentally poured out so much hand sanitizer, the entire back section of the room smelled like the inside of a Clorox disinfecting wipes container for the rest of the day.
Or Mr. Burris' secret underground lair under the sink.
Or watching performances of William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, brought to us by our classmates dressed in crowns of old toys and robes of white bed sheets.
Or Mrs. Pope's puns, which actually aren't that bad.
And so, our middle school journey, jam-packed with all of our ridiculous stories, has finally come to an end. And while we are all a bit nostalgic, we know that today is a great day for us. For all of us.
No regrets. Embrace life.
Seize the day.
Make the most of the present.
Carpe diem. Thank you and congratulations to the Jefferson Middle School class of 2014.
I'd like to invite Dr. David Yoshihara for a promotion message. Dr. Yoshihara.
My company's running when you worry up. Good morning, parents, friends, members of the community, staff, and most importantly, the 8th grade students. Promoters, are you ready to go from running like a bulldog to flying like an eagle? It's okay. Go to my company, it was all planned out. Well, for our 8th graders, this is the year of Frozen, right? Frozen is now the highest grossing animated film of all time. On March 18th, the day the video was released on video, they sold 3.2 million copies. YouTube shows over 250 million views of the Idina Menzel hit, Gangnam Style, Look Out. Now some of you know that I have a 7-year-old at home, and as such, might have some overexposure to Frozen. But for our 8th graders, I've come up with a top 10 list to determine if you're obsessed with Frozen. Number 10. You keep catching yourself ending your phone calls with, okay, bye. Number 9. You've braided your hair, and for a moment, wished it was as thick as Elsa's. Number 8. You started to casually refer to yourself as a fixer-upper. Number 7, you're busy preparing your Elsa costume for Halloween. Number 6, you're seriously considering dyeing your hair white. Number 5, when you set the table for dinner, you can't resist singing, "Who knew we owned 8,000 salad plates?" Number 4, you decide to never wear a coat because the cold never bothered you anyway. Number 3, you wave your hands around dramatically as if ice, and snowflakes, snow, sleet, and other magical stuff will shoot out. Number 2, you knock on every closed door and sing, "Do you want to build a snowman?" And number 1, your new life anthem has become, "Let It Go." So what does this have to do with our 8th graders promoting today? Well, I've dedicated the balance of my speech to them and their anthem to all of you in the audience. A huge thank you to Esther Minwari with her work on the strings and Cynthia Talavera with the beautiful voices. These students have spent hours before school, after school, and on weekends to prepare for this. It just goes to show their tremendous dedication to doing what they love, performing music. For the strings, we have Catherine Tam and Isabel Lau on violin. Can you please raise your hands? On viola, we have Claret Chow. Raise your hands. And Esther Minwari, will you please speak? On cello, we have Angelina Liang. On bass, we have Razandi Lamjani. On piano, Mr. Ryan Chan. And our 4 beautiful vocalists are Ariana Hernandez, Elise Megalanis, Lana Lushper, and Kate Craventi. This was just a wild idea less than 3 weeks ago. Today, they will present you with "Let Me Go." Thank you.
My social life is suffering. I've been stressing this whole week. A few hours till promotion, then I can't find me sleep. I've always studied hard with such great hope in my eyes. Now Jefferson, I must say goodbye.
Thank you guys very much. Awesome. Let's give them one more round of applause. Students, at this time I ask that the band and orchestra please rise and pick up your instruments and head and start getting set up. Band and orchestra, please go ahead and make your way. Get your instruments and set up for your performance. At this time, I'd like to invite the choir to come on stage with their song. The choir is under direction of Miss Cindy Calavera.